Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here back with more Let's Play I Am Setsuna, and we are here, still in Royburg. We need to go talk to the children that we just kind of inadvertently saved, but I mean, intentionally. Like, they were saved because we had to save everyone type deal. But we're gonna go talk to the kids and see what we can figure out. It's the princess's friends. Is the princess back yet? Sorry, not yet. Oh well, we'll just wait here and sing. The princess taught us the song, you know. Oh, Julienne did she? That's right. The princess is great at singing. Will you sing it? And then we get a little musical interlude, except there's not really any music for it, because I probably have turned off because I turned off the voice acting. It may have done that. But yeah. But it's an interesting song, and I have a feeling it's got some foreshadowing to do. Because, you know, that line, "Oh, to return to the royal gate," I think we know where the royal gate is. To soar over the sky in an airship. Snow, snow, oh falling snow. Everything, it's very ominous in a way that it's like, to return to that time. And Setsuna seems to be piecing it together. Yes. This song, there's something about it. Yeah, I agree. Something about it. Which part? Really, any of them. Yeah, you could interpret that line as being symbolic, like thoughts flying back home. But maybe it's really talking about a way to actually fly back. I do get the feeling that the song has something to do with all of this. But even if it does, I don't see how us analyzing a children's rhyme is going to help anything. Instead, we should be playing a children's card game on motorcycles. Let's ask the aspiring researcher. He might know. Might be some sort of record in an old document or something. The more information we have about the Royal Valley, the better. Alright, so we're gonna go talk to him. I've still got a turn in my party. I should probably fix that. But for now, we're alright. And this is the researcher's house, I believe. Yep. Hey, tell us. We want to ask you about a nursery rhyme. A nursery rhyme? Oh, the one with the children always sing, you mean? That song's lyrics are said to show its writer's nostalgia for the royal capital. Their desire to one day fly across the sky and return there. So it isn't just about a bird after all. But even if that's the case, flying back across the sky is impossible for humans. Yeah, so it's a sad song because it is impossible. Well, unless you're in an airship. Maybe they had airship technology, because, I mean, they seem to be a fairly advanced capital. So it's like they at least want their thoughts to return to their homeland. But the words of the song, "The bird in the valley, when will she fly?" Do you think there's a sense of hope behind those words? A sense of waiting for something? There is one other thing that can fly. A freaking airship! You certainly could take the words to mean that, couldn't you? You don't mean an airship. It's certainly not impossible. Legend has it that back in the time of the kingdom's fall, by chance the queen and a select few of her retainers were away on the royal airship and thus survived. You don't think they could have hidden the airship in the ruins inside Magna Valley, do you? Maybe so that they wouldn't be pursued by the foe who destroyed their kingdom. So what do you think? There's no way of saying for certain. But personally, I'd say there's definitely a very good possibility that that's the case. So there isn't just Spirit Knight in the ruins. There's a whole airship, and a royal one too. Akash would blow his top if he heard this. All I'm saying is that it's possible. I've known that nursery rhymes since I was a little boy, so it never occurred to me before. And of course, until the spatial distortions disappeared, we weren't even able to get to Magna Valley. So we need to find Julienne and get inside the ruins. Then once we find the royal airship, then we'll be able to cross the Vanished Land. Things are looking up, but it's Julienne who chose to stay away from us. And the state she was in, we can worry about that later. We just need to find her first. Yeah, either way, we need to find Julienne. She's one of us, and she means the world to all the people of the village, too. So first we need to find Julienne. Alright, I love how it's like, hey, we need to go find Julienne, and then like 3 people repeat, hey, we need to go find Julienne. Like, yes, come on. On the way, we can go tell old man Akash about the royal airship. It's like, when the same person repeats the same phrase, like, you don't need to have everyone say it multiple times. It's silly. Akash, and all the knights. Ah, here you are. What happened? It looks like some of your knights are injured. We've been to hell and back, all because of that Julienne. She... Sir, kindly hold your... You shut up, Cornelius. What happened? I apologize, but this is a matter for that the knighthood must deal with by itself. Take that as something happened to Julienne, right? Please tell us, we might be able to help. With the spatial distortions gone, we were on guard against monsters invading from other regions. I led our troops into Magna Valley. It was there we found Lady Julienne, or what remains of her. Is Julienne safe? No, I'm afraid she is not what you would call safe. Her Highness is no longer Her Highness. Upon noticing us, she suddenly rose to her feet and attacked us. Cloaked in a sinister aura, she seemed more monster than human. And so, left with no other alternative, we used a restraining spell to contain her there. However, its effect shall not last long. Her Highness, Lady Julienne, is in great pain. Her incredible magic energy has something to do with what's happening to her, doesn't it? Tell us what's going on, but Julienne is one of us now. If she's in pain, we want to help her. We've already done everything that we can. Very well, I shall tell you. Most likely it's due to the blood of a monster. Alright, so what is it that Akash just told us? That if you got blood in an open wound or in your mouth or something, that, you know, it'd be fatal? Lady Julienne consumed the blood of a monster. Why isn't monster blood highly poisonous? Indeed it is. Most humans would die instantly if they consumed it. But in some rare cases, there are those whom instead grants great power and life force. Her Highness is one such example. A long time ago, when out slaying monsters, Her Highness was left stranded by an avalanche. This is to rescue a knight who didn't get away in time, right? Indeed. Her Highness was left teetering on the very edge of life and death. In order to survive, she had no choice but to consume the blood of a monster. Because of her fierce will and undying determination to see her kingdom restored. You know, we get the picture, so the effects of monster blood. That's what's given her that superhuman magical energy. We all rejoiced. There was much rejoicing. Yay. However, in exchange for that incredible magical energy, the monster blood began to transform her into a monster herself. Her Highness's mental state has become progressively worse. On occasion, her mental distortions cause her to show extreme cruelty and ruthlessness. I fear Her Highness may never return to her normal self. And so, I've prepared myself to die together with her so that I shall continue my service to her in the afterlife. No one's dying just yet, old man. Right now we need to help Julienne. When I think of Her Highness's pain, Alright, so let's go deal with Julienne, shall we? Seeing as you told him you were going to save her, I take it you've got some sort of plan? What else could I say, given the circumstances? Exactly, anyway, we need to get Julienne back to normal no matter what. If we don't, we won't be able to enter the ruins. But if her transformation has already progressed this far, will there really be a way that we can cure her? We will find someone to cure her. Looks like we've got no other choice. It's easy enough to say that, but finding someone isn't going to be that simple. Treating a human who's turning into a monster isn't something just anyone can do, is it? Yeah, we need to... That's what we need to find someone who can... That's what we've agreed upon. Easier said than done, and that's... We keep going in these circles. Who's good at that sort of thing, do we? Yeah, we do. We know just the person. Someone who specializes in healing magic. Sayagi. That's right, Sayagi did call herself a healer after all. She's already cured Julienne once, too. Did help cure Julienne before. Maybe it's worth talking to her. Let's go back to Gatherington. Alright, so we need to head back to Gatherington. Yeah. Let's work our way back now. And it's actually considerably easier now because we don't have to go through Floberg. We can just go through Magna Valley. Oh. Sunset Citron. Area complete. Hey, we just earned 1,000 XP for completing an area of all of its things. And sadly, that was not enough to get anyone to level up. So that, and the thing is, like, did anyone who wasn't, like, does everyone get 1,000 XP? Even the people who aren't in the main party, or is it just the people in the main party? Alright, so we're going to kind of walk through here. I'm going to kind of ignore a fair bit of this. There's a treasure chest that we can't open. We talked about that the last time. We got monsters everywhere. Damn it! Alright, fine. Blowbeat! There we go. Everyone's gonna die. Don't care. Do not care at all. Alright, so. Working our way downtown. It's a bird. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the bird. Nope, especially if I'm not... Yep, he's going to flee. And I'm confused. Wonderful. I love confusion. Except I don't. Body roll. And... there we go. Everyone should be dead. Except now I'm confused. Helmos, okay. I think we got those, but I'm still, like, everyone has confusion. So I need something to cure confusion. Alright, which one was it? Paralyze smelling salts. There we go. Now I need to buy more smelling salts. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. I want to ignore as many of the monsters as I can. Want nothing to do with them. Alright, there's Julienne. We don't need to actually get involved with her at the moment, because we can't do anything. Hang in there just a little longer. And you can see that she's, you know, stuck. And she has a fantastic growl now. And all I can think of is, there is no Dana, only Zool. Alright, let's kill you because you're in my way. And go away. Hey, they survived. That's a lot of survival, because I didn't get the... I did not get the momentum mode on that. So, that's fun. Alright, so we know where Julienne... We don't... Oh, there's a red olive there. We need to go around this way, otherwise we'll run into that Spirit Knight infused enemy. Ah, god damn it! He always runs! All I want is a decent pair of pants. And to kill the bird. For those of you who remember old school, oh Jesus, he dropped you. That's not fun. I need to heal. definitely. But there was an old bump for Cartoon Network. I think it may have been Cartoon Network or just Adult Swim. I missed a treasure chest? 2 elixirs. Okay. But it was like the Legion of Doom going through like talking about how they need to defeat the Justice League, and then like someone stands up and is like, all I want is a decent pair of pants, and then like Solomon Grundy pops up. It's like, Solomon Grundy want pants too, and then it just, because it was the old school like art style of her, so like everyone was wearing like no pants. It was all like unitard type things. It was just it was a thing. And since that time, a maple potato, I will just randomly break into all, like, anytime I hear all I want, my first thought is a decent pair of pants. Alright, so we're gonna hit Gatherington. We're gonna go talk to Sayagi. Be like, hey, we need a magic cure for beast blood transfusion. Can you hook us up? Like, just right off the bat. That would be greatly appreciated. It's our companion, Julienne. She's in real trouble. Come to ask for your help. So it is as I feared. I did sense it faintly the first time I met her. I thought that her magical energy was different from that of a human. Of course, if I could cure her, then I would. I cannot stop her transformation. It's far beyond my power. So there's nothing left we can do? You must understand, I merely said it was beyond my power. What do you mean? What I mean is that I do have an idea of someone who might be able to help her. Just one person, mind you. Really? Who? There's a spell that can drive out evil influences of monsters. If you use it, you may well be able to control her transformation. Tell us who it is. The spell of which I speak may only be used by one who is worthy. One who possesses both noble spirit and great selflessness. I'm talking about you, Setsuna. Me? But I don't know any spell like that. No, of course you do not. I'm going to teach it to you. However, learning this spell carries with it a significant risk. Well, what do you mean? If not learned properly, its force will be returned upon the caster. If that happens, death is certain. But you are the sacrifice. Many lives and futures rest upon your shoulders. It is possible that you may end up needlessly throwing away your own life to try and save just one. I don't think it would be needless. And anyway, I know I shall reach the last lands no matter what. I'll be fine. So please, tell me how I can save Julienne. Take this. Power Drained Spirit Knight. What is this? Spirit Knight that has lost its power. Now we're going to imbue it with a new power. Power that will allow us to bring back that young lady's spirit and life force. This is our last chance to save her. You must simply do one thing. Use your healing powers to endure my light elemental magic attacks. You must show your determination, your will. Use my healing powers to endure your light elemental magic. I understand, Sayagi. I can do it. I know I can. Very well. Come outside. Alright. So... you must simply heal yourself. That's all we have to do. And so this will be a slightly long episode, because all I'm going to do is cast Cure. Yeah, all I'm going to do is cast Cure. That's really it. All we have to do is keep casting Cure. Like, we can't, like, just, and ATB boost. So now I'll get, you know, to take turns slightly faster now. So, 93. Come on, attack again. I know you can. And another ATB boost. And full health. This is all we're doing. Casting Cure. Very good, just a little longer. Alright. Come on. Hit me. Hit me. There you go. Hit me again. You can do it. And... perfect. I'm just gonna keep the AT boost on. Like, it's really... And there we go. We got 0 XP from that, and momentary defense because we kept using momentum mode. Of course it's finally gonna stick. Alright, so now we have... oh, hopefully she's not dead. Nope, I'm fine. Just fell over. Just feel a little weak. That much is to be expected until you are accustomed to the spell. It simultaneously produces both a powerful evil-repelling attack and sacred healing energy. The Power Dream Spirit Knight transformed into Luminaire. I wouldn't be able to pull that off in a million years. Me neither. Thank you very much, Sayagi. I have nothing left to teach you. The rest is up to you. I shall be praying for your good fortune. So we've got Luminaire. Alright, so let's add people to the party. And by that, we're going to put our normal party back together. And we have Luminaire as a Spirit Knight. And it's not a support. So, let's take off Lightning. And put in Luminaire. And it's involved in Grand Cross, Coup de Grace, Supernova. So, hey, we finally got some of these things that are, you know, available. I really don't think I need Cure 2 either. Well, it's all allies. So, I mean, let's put Life Force Logic on her so that she's got some more HP. Alright, so, that's where I'm going to go ahead and end this episode because we're about out of time. We've got, hopefully some access to, you know, some new techs, and now we need to go deal with, Julienne. We need to go cast Luminaire, you know, Chrono's most powerful attack, and, see if we can save her with the power of lightning. Except it's not, I think it's lightning in this one. Yeah, it's light-based, which is what it originally was in Chrono. So, anyway, yeah, we will end things here, and I'll see you on the next installment. So till then, later, everyone.